Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 15th to the 21st. This is for Gemini and Gemini rising, and we're going to jump right into it, Gemini. This is a week. Wow. This is a really big week. And if you are seeking change, you're going to get it this week. We're kicking it off with Mars squaring Uranus. Now, I talked about this. Mars conjuncting Uranus, which is powerful. I talked about this in your monthly forecast, but this is one where we have to dedicate a little bit more time to. All right. Mars and Uranus both in Taurus. All right. Taurus rules your 12th house. And so it may not be as big of an aspect for you as it is for other signs, because the 12th house is everything beyond the physical plane. It's the subconscious, it's intuition, it's spirituality, it's healing. So you could just have some really big movements in terms of, maybe like a burst of intuition, like, oh, I know what I have to do. I know what my path to enlightenment is. I know how to, I know what I need to change. Things like that. There could be some unrooting of things from the subconscious as well. Now, with that said, again, Mars and Uranus are both in Taurus, a Venus-ruled sign, so they're taking up Venus's space here. So it is kind of like a little bit of a disruptor in terms of that harmony that Venus does bring. A little bit of a shakeup. Okay, now the moon will be in Scorpio this day as well, so that brings a little bit more intensity to this type of aspect. And with Uranus in this type of conjunction, Uranus is all about surprises and the unexpected. You just don't know. You don't know. It's good. I mean, it's the unexpected. It's the unpredictable. It's like, a baby reveal party. I mean, is it going to be a boy? Is it going to be a girl? Is like the clown at that party going to pull out a rabbit or flowers? But here's the thing. Okay, Gemini, you may already know. Because this is such a powerful aspect. You may have some intuitive insights day before, 2 days before, 3 days before, 4 days before it actually happens on Monday. Even after there could be something that's really driving your intuition afterward as well. Remember, this is all in your 12th house, but Uranus is just radical. It's rebellious. It's that even revolutionary energy, but also remember, it's also freedom. It's also liberation. So there could be something inside you, this rebellious part of you, that's coming to form around this time. It's like Sandra D at the end of Greece. Okay, this is your transformation. This is your awakening, and again, major spiritual awakening for you. All right, so just know that you may feel a little bit of, it's like science class, right? When you were a kid, you made that volcano, right, with baking powder and vinegar, and so it's like those little rumbles before, and then you've got the conjunction where the lava flows, and then afterward, all right. So just keep that in mind. Just a little bit shifting gears here, but again, for y'all, it just may be something that is a break free for you. It's breaking free for you. It's especially of the mind, breaking free from something. But with that said, just try not to be impulsive on this day. It is one of those days. Okay, you saw the show Beef on Netflix. All right, could have gone a whole different way from episode 1. So just be graceful on this day should anything around you happen as well, because other people are going to be feeling this. Is for the collective. Now, lastly, this is an aspect where, there could be, with this type of aspect, is very like accident prone. So I'm not saying any of y'all will be in any accidents, but this is physical energy. This is Mars. This is, it is Mars conjuncting Uranus with surprises. So I just want you to be mindful this day. All right. Now, Tuesday, it's not on the calendar here, but your ruling planet is going into shadow. All right. So I just encourage you to put all your ducks in a row at this time. Put all your ducks in a row, especially because remember, Mercury is in Leo in your 3rd house of communication anyway. So you may start feeling a slowdown around this time. Remember, I've made that analogy. Mercury retrograde, when Mercury goes into shadow, it's like Mercury took an Ambien. All right. So he's still awake, but It's going retrograde in August. That's when he's asleep. So there's just a little bit like woozy, like what's going on? Slow down. Even just, you spending time reassessing things, but you could find some people coming back around this time, people in your, life. Remember, there's a lot of that happens. We'll talk about it more when Mercury does go retrograde. But there is a water trine this day, Moon in Scorpio, Sun in Cancer, Neptune in Pisces. Neptune's so active this week, but yeah, so it could also be just like a very, emotion driven day for you as well. Now, Thursday, July 18th, we have the Sun sextile Uranus. Here's your breakthrough. Here's the breakthrough that you wanted. This is absolutely amazing. Okay. So, Mercury is trining Chiron this day as well. And that's, the wounded healer. There's healing work. This is healing work. There's something that's very healing for you this week, spiritually healing for you this week, all right, with your 12th house activated. Now, Chiron, remember, Chiron is with the North Node in Aries, your 11th house. There could be something here where it's about your future, about your hopes and wishes. It could also be with friends. There could be some healing work with friends, groups you belong to, healing words as well. Remember, also, Sun is still in Cancer. The Sun is still in Cancer, so a lot of this could be part of your transformation, your comfort, intuition as well. This is healing and compassion. I really, really, really love this day. Now, on Saturday, you see Mars will sextile Neptune. You remember, Neptune's at 29 degrees. This is, again, really, really strong energy. Mars sextiling Neptune. There may be something here in career for you. There may be something here in career for you that you may be thinking about this breakthrough and having a career moment. Because remember, Neptune and Saturn are retrograde in Pisces in your 10th house of career, fame, honors, achievements. This is just really heightened compassion. This is Mars, that drive, that passion, imagination, dreams as well. Please pay attention to your dreams. You could be getting intuitive messages. Now, on the same day, big day, Mars moves into your sign, Gemini. Please take advantage of this. Mars is that drive. You're going to feel it. You already got Jupiter there, okay? You've already got Jupiter in your sign. So Mars is now joining Jupiter. So Mars is going to be here until September 4th. So you got all this energy. This is also just the fact that Mars is moving into Gemini. A lot of just communication, a lot of curiosity, mental stimulation. You may really yearn for it. This passion, having this passion, especially with communication, knowing what you want, who you are, the role that you play, all of that. This is going to be big. This is just big passion, drive, energy, really, really charged up. Okay. Remember, I said Mars and Gemini is also just restless energy. I said this in your monthly forecast, but it still is that drive. Okay. It's like a soap opera. It's like Sofia Vergara in Modern Family. Okay. But of the mind, like, you're going to be stimulated. There's going to be like passion. I really love this for you. Your mind could be like a sponge now. All right. In terms of learning new things as well. But also, there are going to be times where it could be like a vacuum, like you're just absorbing a lot. Really, really, really nice. So please take advantage of this. You could even think about when Mars was in your sign, about 2 years ago. Okay. End of 2022. What were you thinking about? What were some themes in your life around that time? What was percolating up here? Now, Sunday, July 21st, there we go. We got the full moon in Capricorn. We got this big old blue moon. Expect change. Just expect change. Look at this day. Look at this day of the full moon. Now, I did a separate full moon in Capricorn video if you want to watch that. This is big. This is a big one. This one's at 29 degrees, as I mentioned in that video. There is this sense of like closing shop. There is something, this karmic release, all right, around this full moon. Remember, full moons illuminate, bring culmination, the ending of things for new things to begin. But this day's like a traffic jam. There's so much happening here. It's actually going to be conjuncting Pluto when you look at it. And remember, this is 29 degrees. So there is this, big transformation here, especially for you spiritually. Remember, Pluto in Aquarius, your ninth house is spirituality. There really could also be something with publishing, broadcasting, as well as long distance travel. Education's a big thing, higher mind as well. I mean, this is huge. There could be something you're graduating from, but this is really, really, really big. Also, with the fact is conjuncting Pluto, yes, there could be some revelations. There could be some seekers coming out around this time, even some power plays. But look again, you see that Venus is sextile Jupiter, and so you've got these two benefic planets making everything so much easier for you. Really softens to say, I love it. With Venus sextile Jupiter, by the way, remember Jupiter being in Venus is in Leo at this point, and you've got Jupiter in your sign. So there's that mashup. There's that crossover with Venus and Leo in your third house of communication. You are the native ruler of the third house. And so there really could be something here where it's also travel as well. So I really wouldn't be surprised if a lot of y'all are planning trips or taking trips or around this time. But either way, there really could be something here where it just feels really good, but be mindful of overindulging, okay, around this time, because that's something that just happens with Venus sextile Jupiter. Now, on the same day, you see Mercury squaring Uranus. So now we have Mercury square Uranus. Mercury, your ruling planet, that's in your third house of communication, squaring Uranus. So this is a day where, yeah, remember Uranus is all about the unexpected, surprises, Mercury communication. There, you could receive surprising news around this time, but you could also have these breakthroughs, these mental breakthroughs, something that you're breaking free from with an aspect like this. By the way, it is one of those days where, or aspects where you can have a really, I don't know, just a strong reaction. Maybe maybe there could be a text exchange that gets really heated. It's one of those times where you really want to trust your intuition. Okay. Ask yourself, is sending this text, this really fired up text, gonna make anything better? All right. So, because it is one of those where people are just really fiery and really just amped up. There's a lot of amped up energy happening this week. You see that. All right. And so, it's definitely trust your intuition this day. There could be some surprising things that come about, but just as long as you trust your intuition, you're going to be fine. Remember, you create your reality. You create your reality. It could also be even a little scattered energy. Even with your mind, there could be so much happening. Remember, Mars has just moved into your sign as well. All right. So there is, I've been saying in other signs like that, I picture this, Nobel Prize winning scientist or mad scientist like Rick and Morty. All right. Now, Sun trining Neptune at 29 degrees the same day. Really beautiful energy. You're going to absolutely love this. This is spirituality. This is compassion on a whole other level. Remember, Neptune is retrograde with Saturn. This is a big deal, especially Neptune being at 29 degrees. It is that critical degree. So again, something with career here. There could be something with career that you're really thinking about. Remember, the sun is in Cancer still at this point. Your second house of salary, income, finances. So you put all of that together and you see here, there may be something here that you have this awakening. You have some, even your imagination running wild around this time, but intuition, Neptune is intuition, really trusting your intuition around this time. Remember, Neptune retrograde is asking for those reality checks, but this is you having them, trusting your intuition in terms of moving forward. Now, the big aspect, Mars trining Pluto. Wow, this is huge. This is really, really big. And you could see your entire daily schedule, daily routine start shifting, start changing. These are two really powerful planets, both in air signs at this point. Mars in your sign, trining Pluto in Aquarius. This is huge. This is huge. Okay. So remember that Mars and Pluto are actually, Mars is the traditional ruler of Scorpio. Pluto is a modern ruler of Scorpio that does rule your sixth house. Okay. So everyday activities, work. All right. Work matters. big thing, hiring employees, things like that, maybe even starting your own business. There's a lot happening here. Health and wellness is also a big thing here around this time, but you're going to feel this charge. It's supportive energy. Mars trining Pluto is very supportive. It's very, let's get along, let's get it done energy, very innovative, genius energy, thinking about your future. This is the first time anyone's experienced Mars and Gemini trining Pluto and Aquarius. Remember, Pluto has been in Aquarius for 250 years. So really, really big. It's very inspiring. It's you calling the shots now. This is taking action. This is empowerment energy. You're the boss. This is really taking this aspect and charging forward, really, really transforming your life. I love those for you. All right. So really use this. You have a lot of power. You have a lot of power. Use this aspect. Remember, I even said, I think I made that analogy. It's like La La Land, Emma Stone. Remember, you saw her in the beginning of the movie. She was that barista. She wanted to be a famous actress. She dreamed about it, and then she took that action. You saw her at the end of the movie. She was that famous actress. So let's get started, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you for July 15th to the 21st. Again, this is for Gemini and Gemini rising and Gemini moon. If you want to read for any their placements in your chart, you're absolutely welcome to. All right. So Gemini, I can take off my glasses now. Let's get to it. Let's see what's going on for you for July 15th to the 21st. Gemini. I do a traditional call to cross spread, offers the best overview in my opinion. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will, Gemini. Secondly, you know I love y'all. Thanks so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I hope that you're having an amazing month. Really, really do want you to take note of Mars conjuncting Uranus. Circle in your calendar. Again, you can start feeling little like rumbles of it before. Okay, but you're good. Okay. You're good. This is, yeah. All right. So let's get started. You see what's happening here. Okay. And because it was in your, okay. You got the devil. All right. Devil came up in your past though. So there is this big transformation that you're already going through with these full moons in Capricorn. As I mentioned this in that full moons in Capricorn video, this one, remember, complete closeout, 29 degrees karmic. There's this karmic release. There's this you're moving into this new cycle through this karmic lens, but the devil is Capricorn. And remember, Capricorn rules your eighth house. That is transformation. That's death and rebirth. That's this new you transforming, letting go of the things that you know that are not serving you well. So recognize what those are. It seems like, I feel like a lot of y'all have. I feel like a lot of y'all are, especially remember, I've talked about this. You've had a lot of activity in your 12th house. Okay. So you've had that time to really go deep on the subconscious level and take action and really, really, trust your intuition a lot more. All right. So this is really, really telling. And I say that because you got the Lovers and the heart of your spread. Now look at both of the cards. Very, very similar. Very, very similar. You see the devil mocking the archangel here. You see the two people from the Lovers card. Your card, by the way, you know that Gemini, the Lovers is attributed to and ruled by Gemini, right? So this is your card. But you see the two people from the Lovers chained in the devil card. All right. Chains are free. Breaking free. That's what this week is all about. It's that freedom. It's that liberation. It's that breaking free. So again, recognizing what may not be good for you. Okay. Not serving you well. It could be a partnership. It could be a relationship. There also, remember, because of all this 12th house activity that's still happening, but also now 9th house activated for you this week. Remember Pluto and Aquarius. So there's spirituality there, your belief system, how you see things. So there is a lot of unrooting things for you, but this is just saying, it sure looks like you have unrooted and you know what you want. You're moving into this beautiful, oh my goodness, the fact that you got the Lovers. And also I'm going to show you, how this card corresponds to the Lovers. Well, the devil is card 15, 1, 5 equals 6. All right. The Lovers is a 6 card. All right. But you see that the burst of sunlight, the sun optimism, abundance, vitality, growth, like opportunities. But this is absolutely amazing. Archangel Raphael, right in the middle of your spread, right in the heart of your spread, the healer, someone who is gifting you with all this love, blessing you with all this love. And again, it can be a relationship. It can be this intensity in this relationship, this love that you're moving into that is just so, so, so nice for you. I think this is absolutely amazing. It could also be self-love that you're moving into. Remember, coming after the devil there's something even like on a subconscious level, okay? Something on a subconscious level, the devil is pessimistic thinking. It's also, addictions, vices, bad behaviors, codependency, things like that. But moving away from that, moving into this energy is just so, so, so nice. It is absolutely brilliant. This is amazing. Now you have the Five of Cups. So you got the Five of Cups in the your challenge area. So when you look at your entire spread here, it seems like, yes, there could be something that may have been something that was not good for you, and you recognize that, and now you're just awakening to it. Okay, awakening to it. Now the other thing that's happening is that there could be someone in your life. It could be a partnership, a relationship, and again, when I say that, that can be career. You've got a lot of career energy, all right? That can be career, work matters, whatever one-on-one relationship is resonating for you or resonates for you. But it seems like there could be someone who may be also going through the same process as you. Someone who, I wouldn't be surprised with Mars conjuncting Uranus this week if there was something where you were let go, like if a job let you go and that was like your freedom, you're like, okay, now I get to be in this perfect partnership because this recruiter was reaching out to me, or, I wasn't sure if, I wanted to start my own business, even though I have all that knowledge, but now that's a sign. And now I feel really good. Everything's happening. You even got the Knight of Swords in your crown. As we know, this is also Gemini. All right. Knight of Swords is a Gemini card. Knights are mutable. Swords are air. You're the mutable air sign. This is just try your mind. Remember, I said you're meant that mental stimulation, that curiosity, that hunger, that wanting to learn something new, going after things that you want, fearless energy. This is someone who's going into the storm. Nights are all about action. This is really absolutely like you are going to feel it. You even see the fire under their feet. Okay. So really, really, really special here. Now, you also got the Three of Pentacles. Absolutely amazing. There could be some money matters this week, by the way. All right. Don't forget, remember this full moon in Capricorn, your eighth house. Eighth house is also money there. There's finances there, shared resources, inheritance, investments, bonuses, commissions, loans, joint like royalties, joining bank accounts with someone. There's that too, but you've got the Three of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn card. So you've got another Capricorn card here too. Very interesting. But there is during the week of the full moon in Capricorn, but it seems like there may be something. Again, looking at this, I would not be surprised if you're forming something new this week. New relationship, new partnership, working with other people. It's that teamwork that makes the dream work. That's what this card is. Success, working with other people. All right. Working with other people. And yeah, sure, it can be family as well. There could be some family matters there. But this is really great. This is absolutely amazing. This is such an optimistic card. And 3, remember, is that 1, 2 equals that new reality. That 3 is all about that creation. So yeah, a lot of y'all could be moving into it or have already done it and adjusting to it now, or it's coming. Now you also got the Hermit in your future. Okay. So there is that soul searching that the Hermit does. Someone who has made all these accomplishments. And it's almost like you taking this breather because there's so much happening. And then you get to your future with a Hermit who is so grounded. Okay. So grounded. You even see his staff like right in the earth. Okay. So this is someone thinking about his future. You see, he's got the lantern, but he's still staying grounded in his reality. All right. This is a lot of introspection as well, but it's that deep soul searching that brings out that wisdom. In fact, gray in tarot is wisdom. This card is all gray here, as you can see. So this is really great. Really, really nice. Could be a lot of like stuff, things in terms of domestic like matters as well, like your relationship with a significant other or a new one that's happening. There could be something there with children, family, even like home, real estate matters that could be happening. And because the Hermit is Virgo does rule your fourth house, and remember that's what Cancer represents anyway, right? The Cancer rules the fourth house. So yeah, a lot of that you could be thinking about, like next steps in terms of that. So let's see what's going on with your stuff. Oh my goodness, Gemini. If you like this reading, would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Team Gemini, and I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right, so let's see you. Okay, so don't you're okay. Ooh, this is good. This is good. You're good. You're absolutely amazing. You're gonna have a wonderful week. You're gonna have a wonderful week. You get a mic drop. You get a mic drop. This is one of those times I wish I had like one of those blowhorns or whatever it's called. But you're good. Absolutely. You got the 6 of swords. This is moving forward. This is that transition from, leaving any obstacles behind, leaving anything that, like having that power to do so, feeling that ease. You even see my finger here, okay? On the turbulent waters, the direction they're going. Now, if you saw your last week's reading, you know that you got the 6 of Swords in your final outcome. So this is really great because it's part of your story and it's something that you're doing, and it's really, really great. Remember, it's that freedom, it's that freeing of the mind as well for y'all, especially things that are deeply rooted. Swords are the mental suit here. A lot of protection, a lot of comfort in this card. Now, wow. Talk about a new beginning. Talk about a new beginning. You got the Magician. Speaking of the Magician, which I think I made anyway, the Magician in your external factors area. So yeah, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is someone who has the power to manifest anything he wants. He's got that power because he's taking that action. This is a card of action. Now, kicking off, the Fool's Journey, card 1. All tools of tarot at his disposal. You see, you got the Pentacle, the Cups, the Wands, the Swords. Any direction. Now, in your external factors area here, 2 things actually. It seems like a lot of y'all are going to really have that moment of clarity. There could be this huge intuitive insight that you have this week where you're like, I know which direction I want to go. You've got infinite possibilities here. This is you also, with a Magician in your external factors area, there could be someone there that opens doors for you. Like a magician, make things happen for you. Snap of the fingers. This is really amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look across your cross. Look at all these major arcana. Like, this is going to be a significant week for you, Gemini. This is going to be an absolutely significant week. Now, you do have the 5 of Swords, okay? But where it is in your spread, it is just saying that, there is that sense of just if you've had a lot going on up here, remember, just continue to move forward. Don't have that tug of war energy. Don't ever analyze anything. It seems like that's what you want anyway. With the Knight of Swords here, you have the 6 of Swords here. Now, the other thing is there could be a situation this week where there may be, like I said, with Mercury, that's going to square Uranus, where there's surprising news or even communication that could get a little like, just remember, ask yourself, is this worth it? Is this going to make anything better if I pull out my swords? Can you put your swords down like everyone else has? All right. So, but look at what's happening. I don't think that a lot of that's going to happen for you. I think that a lot of y'all may overthink. I mean, you're Geminis, right? I'm a Gemini rising, and yeah. So I get it. You may be in a situation where there's that could be happening because remember, one thing with Mars conjuncting Uranus in your 12th house, this 12th house is also self-sabotage. All right. So just don't do that to yourself. All right. You've got an amazing week ahead. And then finally you have the 6 of Wands in your final outcome. So you're going to be absolutely fine. 6 of Wands. This is 1000%. This is being recognized. This is public recognition, honors, achievements. This is, look at him. This is a procession. This is a procession with a lot of victory here. This is you. Look at the people cheering him on. That horse is still going, by the way. That horse is still going. Like I said, it's a procession. It's a parade. Meaning this is just, it's almost like the first of many accomplishments to come. You're absolutely amazing. You're going to be great. This is an amazing week for you. One thing I am going to point out, looking at your entire spread here, Yeah, you're just going to have a lot of these intuitive insights, a lot of healing, a lot of new things that are just about to form for you in this big way, especially with the Magician and the Three of Pentacles. A lot of it could be career related. You can direct that energy wherever you want, but partnerships, relationships could be a thing for you. But I do love the fact that you've got the Six of Swords, you got the Six of Wands, and you got the Lovers, your card, another six here. Okay, so six, is really just like everything's harmonizing now for you. And this is just, again, wonderful week, absolutely amazing week. Thanks so much, Gemini. Next week, another big week. We'll talk about next week. We've got, we officially move into Leo season, so we do have that stellium with Mercury, Venus, and the Sun in Leo, highlighting your third house. So I would not be surprised if there is a lot of communication happening, a lot of conversations, big important conversations that are happening for you. I wouldn't be surprised if there's maybe even contracts floating around, agreements, but and travel may be a really big thing, even short distance travel. But we'll talk about it next week. Thanks so much, Gemini. Y'all are amazing. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, and I'll see you next week. All right. Thanks so much, Gemini. Bye bye.